For me, it started actually in 2008 when I happened to be in Washington, D.C. There was a major delegation from Bhutan there, and I spent the whole afternoon with the Bhutanese people. And although I hadn't heard anything about gross national happiness at that point, I came away describing my interactions with them as having been joyful.
We always wanted to go to Bhutan because we had heard it was an absolutely beautiful country with great hiking and terrific scenery and warm and friendly people.
Bhutan decided to modernize and to become part of the international community quite late. Really, it was in the late 60s, early 70s. And so when they opened their borders, the Bhutanese were very particular because they were committed to maintaining their traditional cultures.
Bhutan, like other countries, has serious issues involving mental health. There's growing alcoholism and substance abuse. There's considerable levels of domestic violence. As in traditional cultures all over the world, they had their own means of dealing with mental health issues, and that was through a combination of consulting with the monk or the lama or going to a traditional Bhutanese healer.
The experiences that we had with the people were so authentic. They brought us into their lives completely. When I visited the primary school for the first time and the principal introduced me to the 855 children, she said, "I want you to welcome Professor Mary into the family of our school, and I ask you to pray for her and all the work she will do with us, and pray for her family too."
There are 2 psychiatrists in the whole country, no social workers, no clinical psychologists. They looked at mental health counseling and felt that the counseling field seemed to be most consistent with their value of gross national happiness.
It was a very personal feeling of warmth that we received from the people, as well as the opportunity to feel like we could share some of the things that we had learned over the course of our careers.
It wasn't all work. We got to really experience the beauty and diversity of the country as well. I think the hike to the Tiger's Nest Monastery was the scenic highlight for me. It's about a 2,000–3,000 foot climb up to this, one of the most holy places in Bhutan.
I'm surprised by the depth of the bond that I feel with the country and with the schools and with the children as a result of just being there for 3 weeks. I think often about Bhutan as I go through my professional life. I think the way it's changed me is not over.
We felt so privileged to be included in the life of the school, in visiting some of the families, attending celebrations. It was truly felt like a once-in-a-lifetime experience.